Hello Pisces, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic baby. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Piscean. So Pisces, let's get into this. I hope you guys had a beautiful full moon in Scorpio. A lot of resurgence was a big theme for me and what was coming up. So I hope that it was transcendent and you guys got into some depths. So, and Pisces, if you would like for me to pick your name for the pick a card reading, go ahead and pop your name down in the comments below and I do a random poll and it could be you. So wait till the end of the video, okay? Pisces, what is going on? Ooh, we have the Child. Okay. I'm wearing my High Priestess Audacity shirt, so I figured, look at who's at the bottom of the deck, the HP. Say it, baby. I am the High Priestess. I love this. So the Child. Pisces, there's been a lot of energy surrounding joy. What makes you happy? This is really tapping into your inner child and what makes you light up. I went to Asheville over the weekend and I just had this overwhelming sense of peace and refocusing on the things that make me happy. I know that life has been a lot for all of us, but now it's really about bringing the spark, bringing the childlike wonder and the magic back into your world, back into your life, and operating from that space instead of worrying about, the money, how it's all going to work out. There's really a big sense of trust. And I know that that's one of the hardest things to hear and one of the hardest things to do, but as mutable water signs, trusting that the flow with the current is going to take you exactly where you need to be, that is the focus for this period of time, okay? All right, let's see what else is happening for my Pisces. And Pisces, if you would like a personal reading, hypnotherapy, Reiki, the link for that is in the description box below too, okay? Ooh, we have authority. Beautiful. Okay. So this is balancing the masculine side. And Pisces, I really feel like they are wanting you to look deeper at your inner masculine. Pisces is a naturally more feminine flowing sign, but where can you rev up the authority in your life? And this doesn't mean toxic patriarchal authority. This means really taking charge of what you want your everyday world to look like. What do you want to exude into your world? What is it that you want people to feel from your presence? There's a deep inner sense of coming back into your power and knowing that you wield the magic. Love it. Ooh, and you have crown chakra at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Pisces, I'm getting a lot of energy of understanding and wisdom, and I feel like you're going to be making some positive changes that are going to help crack you open to a more aligned, and I feel like spiritual authority is coming up pretty heavily in that. And I think that you are recognizing that you came down here to be a leader for your spiritual community or for your community in general. And this doesn't necessarily have to be you being out in the open, but for a lot of people that is the case. But this is going to be something that people come to you for, and I feel like there's a lot of opening and opening of the flow, and I feel it on the right side, and right is masculine. So whatever that means for you, lean into that, okay? All right, we're gonna get into some light steers here. Pisces, what's happening for my fish? What's going on for my... Oh, I love it. Say it. I am the High Priestess, baby. Two times. And we know that this is our card. This is You seeing, you feeling, you trusting that this next evolution of who you are is who you are meant to be. I absolutely love this. HPs, of course, my favorite. And I know a lot of you have come from High Priestess Jess's channel. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, she's our girl. So this is really trusting in the process and getting downloads. Again, with that crown chakra, you really are stepping into your High Priestess energy. You are already embodying it internally, but I feel like it is also reflecting in the external. You are trusting in the nudges that you're feeling. And I think more and more people are going to be drawn to you for your understanding, your mystical powers, your essence, Pisces. You are the High Priestess. Trust that you are. A lot of your psychic abilities may be revving up, turning on, mediumships, psychic development, clairvoyance. Your dreams may be very active. Yeah, there's a lot of esoteric knowledge that's also coming through. Okay, you got Ace of Wands. Beautiful. King of Swords. Okay. Okay. Pisces, I feel like there's a path that is opening up for you because you have let go of something. You have allowed something to dissolve, and this can be a part of who you are, some belief patterns that you have been replaying in your mind. But there's a big sense of death and rebirth here. You are rebirthing into trusting your High Priestess essence. You are leaning more into your intuition. You are building from your intuition as opposed to scarcity, as opposed to, doing things to make sure that the bills are paid. There's a whole new vibration that you're on. And I feel like there's a lot of diplomacy and there's a lot of claircognizant knowing. And Pisces, I feel like you're less wishy-washy. That's what's coming through. Trust me, I'm the mutable queen. My big three are all mutable signs. But this is you feeling into, okay, if I get a download, I am now taking action on those downloads instead of sitting back and letting my mind replay the what ifs over and over and over again, because Pisces, we know that does not get you anywhere. But you are really putting down this overthinking. You're putting down the what ifs, or what if this doesn't work out? Or, I think that you are really tapping into a higher elevation of your mind, of your mental space, and you are discovering all of you're boundless. You are not bound to anything. And that is the most beautiful thing about Pisces, is that you can take bits and pieces from everything and you meld it into your own energy signature. And that is what people are attracted to you for. And now, instead of coming from a space of pain, of hurt, there's a lot of understanding of the why that you had to go through this, and the 10 of Wands it's heavy. And I think that you've been living in that for, I'm hearing, years. And now I feel like you're finally cracking the seal. Okay, I want to know more about this King of Swords. Spirit, why is this King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords out here for Pisces? And if you're connected to owls, crows, bats, I have been seeing the crow a lot. There was one outside my door when I came home today. And crows are all about mystery, about they will, very, very smart, intelligent creatures. They remember. So, okay, you got the World. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Ooh, you got 2 more, okay. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces, you're building a new foundation. You have clarifying the King of Swords. You have the World. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Selena's here to say hi and to confirm. You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So you are building a new foundation, focusing on the results. You are really closing out a chapter of the overthinking, of the wishing. And now you are like, all right, it's go time. It's game on. I just heard somebody say, universe, show me how good it gets. And that is the energy that you are in. You are really opening up your field and saying, show me how good it gets. Because you are in that resonant frequency to bring what you need to you. And it's not even from a place of need. It's from a place of alignment. Because this is somebody working on foundations. And this is somebody working on their craft to make it tangible, to make it sustainable and last. The Knight is the slowest moving in the tarot, but it is somebody who is focused on rooting, focused on making sure that their creations are sustainable. So Pisces, if you've been working on something or you have been thinking about working on something for quite some time, if there's something that just keeps coming around, keeps looping back, and you still haven't taken the action to do it, I feel like this is the year where you're going to actually take the action to do it. And even if you don't get the results right away, you will see results, because the only way to lose is if you quit. So even if this takes you however many years, however long, know that you are going to learn something in the process. So don't focus so much on the outcome, focus on the journey, because there's a lot here for you, Pisces. There's a lot of evolution is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I love this. I am seeing like a big door that is just there for you to open if you choose to open it. But of course you have your own free will. But I just see a lot of, it feels like a whole garden. It's like a playground for you to play in. And this can be something that you are exploring, like a new skill, a new craft, or this can be an essence of you and your spirituality. This may be somewhere where you go in the astral realm. You may be setting down routines to help you to meditate more, to clear out a lot of stale energy that you've been carrying from the past, because you do have the Three of Swords here too. So you're doing the deep internal work. I love this. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here for Pisces. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Pisces, this is just your essence. You care so deeply and you offer so much healing and so much love to so many people. And now I just heard that you are in a space to receive that back. So it's that principle, as above, so below. What you put out, you get back in return. You have horse, short journey. You have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. Yeah. So again, there may be something that that is out in the ethers, that is out in the journey. Ooh, you have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. And there's grasshoppers are teachers. They are also masters. So there is an element of you. It's that concept when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's really what I'm getting from this card. So you may be investing in a mentor, in a guide, in a healer to help you. I'm getting like speed up the process of your healing. Not that healing should be sped up or, rushed in any sort of way. But I just feel like you are now accepting, like, it's okay to ask for guidance. It's okay to ask for help. And trust me, that was a lesson that I definitely had to learn the hard way. But it's because that you are resilient and you know how to get what you want. But it's okay to seek out people who are doing the thing that you want to do. And when you find that inspiring, it's because it's at a resonance, at a frequency that you are meant to go in. So trust that. Really take note of that, Pisces. All right, Spirit. What advice is here for my fishies? It's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It is time. There's also something that I want to say. Trust in your inner intuition, your inner knowing. Tarot is great for feeling into the mirror, reflecting the guidance, and often opening up other channels and other pathways of thinking, or seeing something that you haven't seen before. But when you are so dependent on the readings, it can cloud your intuition. It can cloud your judgment. And, I love you being here. I love you listening. I love you, really connecting and building this community. But the most important thing is your internal guidance. It is your frequency. It is your life that you are building. So trust that over everything, okay? Spirit, what else is here? Detach. You're being asked to detach from something you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Yeah, that was something that was already coming through, and it's trust the journey, not just the destination. So think of the destination as a treat, but it's really time for you to enjoy life. You got Lighten Up and the Child here, Pisces. And I know that we've been rocking it out. We've been really diving into the depths, learning the hard ass lessons. But, now it's time to let loose a little bit. Let yourself move and go out and get you some ice cream, get you a sweet treat, or, go out to the beach, wherever you can. Whatever sparks joy, do that thing. Okay? Like, healing is great. We all need healing, but the play is just as important as healing in this life, okay? And Pisces, I am considering doing some hypnotherapy videos. So if that's something that you would be interested in, of course, they would be totally free. They would be on YouTube. But if that's something that would help you, go ahead and put that in the comments down below. And some topics that you would like to do for hypnotherapy. And again, I also offer private sessions, but this may help you in the long run with your healing journey. And it would be, of course, totally free to you. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you so, so much. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I will see you on the next one. Remember, you are the magic. Blessed be.